Throughout the referendum campaign, the economy has been a political football. Those who favour independence say Scotland would be richer on its own, while unionists argue its economic future is safeguarded by remaining part of the United Kingdom. Many Scottish business people have kept their opinions to themselves, not wanting to risk offending customers, investors or even politicians. In overall gross domestic product terms, Scotland accounts for 9.2% of the entire United Kingdom. However, GDP per person is higher, point out the Yes campaigners.
We've got a higher gross domestic product per person than the rest of the UK. This is a wealthy country. The problem is that wealth doesn't stay here to get best use for the economy, the business and the people of Scotland. Independence gives us the opportunity to take control of that.
Oil and gas from under the Scottish waters of the North Sea are the source of much of that wealth. But ahead of the vote, there was no agreement on sharing tax revenue from that energy. Estimates of how much is left vary hugely, but the Scots certainly have the bulk of it, around 96%. However, one economist points out dwindling reserves are just one reason why Scotland would have to really grow its economy.
Looking even further ahead, Scotland's oil revenues will eventually decline to negligible levels, and its population is ageing more rapidly than in the rest of the UK. So unless it can grow its economy more quickly to make up for this, it likely faces further pressures in its budget on top of those faced by the UK government, and that would mean bigger tax rises or bigger spending cuts in the long term to get its budget into health.
On the tax front, whatever the outcome of the independence referendum, Scotland will get increased tax-raising powers. That has been promised by Britain's three main political parties. Even if there's a no vote, it's part of the carrot being offered by London if the Scots reject independence. Currently, Scotland provides just over 9% of Britain's total tax revenues. The reaction of the financial world's been another factor in the run-up to the vote. Scotland's two biggest banks saying they would relocate to England in the event of independence, adding to the economic uncertainties. And what currency an independent Scotland uses is another question. Edinburgh wants to keep the pound. The major British political parties have rejected that idea.